North Texas is celebrating Juneteenth all weekend. The day is now recognized as a national holiday after President Biden signed the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act in 2021. Fort Worth's own Opal Lee was the leading voice in getting the holiday recognized. And just in time for the holiday, the Plano African American Museum is celebrating by reopening its doors to the public. Fox 4's Rebecca Butcher spoke with organizers who want the community to remember and learn about the history of African American culture.
Well, today was not just about revisiting the past, but also securing the future at the reopening of the Plano African American Museum. This was a day to bring to life the Plano African American Museum.
It's a celebration of freedom, celebration of who we are, who we were, and who we are. And because it's a celebration of that, why not celebrate this beautiful community?
Museum Director Dolly Thomas's father, Ben Thomas, was the original champion of the museum. The building was bought by the Thornton family in 1909. Now, 114 years later, the museum opens during the Juneteenth weekend, which is now a federal holiday marking the freedom of slaves. And 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
You think about it. Christopher Columbus, he had a black man that brought him over here, so he had been here before. So they came long before slavery.
Thomas is focusing on the need to know the entire history of America.
I didn't know anything about Africans other than slaves coming over here. And when I started learning about it, it was just absolutely fascinating to me.
Fascinating for museum visitors who will be able to experience that history firsthand. History about enslavement and freedom here in Texas, which is essential to the fabric of the Douglas community stitched together.
I want them to know this is Douglas. This is Douglas. It's faith, family, and forever. That's what we always say.
Girl Scout Zara Jones helped curate the museum by building an online version of the museum during the pandemic, tying in local and national history. The historical timeline she created now hangs inside the museum.
I felt like my peers needed to know about it. I felt like a lot of people in other communities need to know about it as well, to tap in and so that they can also research about their own history as well.
Zara hopes that visitors will better understand not just the disgrace and horror of slavery, but embolden the strength and will to survive.
I can still see that picture, that man with the whips on his back, and then the slave ships. That was all I knew about black people. And of course, Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. But then once we started reading and studying and we started realizing our worth, we find out that, I mean, there was so much that we contributed to this country.
While their homes were stolen by those who imprisoned them in camps, the community worked together and knew they had to be stronger.
Everyone needs to know. I need to know who my neighbor is, you know, and as a citizen, I think that every citizen of the United States needs to know about every citizen, ethnicity, cultural. It just makes a better place to live.
And if you do feel led to donate here to the museum, you can go right over to our website. That's at fox4news.com. In Plano, I'm Rebecca Butcher, Fox 4 News.
The Plano African American Museum is the only museum dedicated to black history in Collin County. If you'd like to visit, it is located in Plano near East 15th Street and K Avenue, just east of the Central Expressway. Hours of operation have not been updated, but you can check out their website.